Hello, everybody. Terry and Lee here with a quick video that I wanted to answer the question of Norma McCormick. She sent me a message that was like, hey, I'm looking for some video hosting solutions, but they're talking about this gigabyte, or as I like to joke, gigabyte schmigabyte, and I'm not really sure what to do. So, first, let me say that I'm streaming this both to my Facebook group and my YouTube channel. So, if you're on my YouTube channel, please click subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss a video. And we're going to jump right into it because I have to leave the house in like 15 minutes. So, this will be quick. So the short version is if you are one of my Kajabi users, this probably won't be applicable to you because video hosting is included in all the Kajabi plans. But if you are using, let's say, ThriveCart, or you have a sales page and you have want to have a sales video and you don't want to use YouTube unlisted videos, then you're going to be looking for a place that you're going to put your courses or sales media with. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to first show you why you don't want to use YouTube for, let's say, courses and things like that. And then I'm going to talk about two different plans and my recommendation for it and how do you figure out kind of what you need. So first, let me jump over here and I will that's not the one I want. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. I want to be small, make this big. So hopefully you can see my YouTube channel here. So for every YouTube video you watch, whether it's listed, meaning it's public view, or unlisted, which is kind of hidden, if I go up here to this URL, I can just copy and paste it. And I can share it with the world. So I highly recommend that if you are using videos that are part of a paid course, specifically on something of paid, that you use a paid solution. Because with those paid solutions, you can restrict access. They can't maybe download it, they can't share it, and what have you. They can only watch the training within there. And that way you're, in my opinion, you are being respectful to your customers. You're not making it easy for people to take your stuff, as well as respectful for the people that have paid for content that should be exclusive. So that's why I always tell people, please don't use YouTube's unlisted for a course. Look at a paid solution. Okay, so now that we've established that, there's several solutions. A very popular solution is Vimeo Pro, which I have used before, which is really great. They're fantastic. Don't get me wrong. There isn't anything bad with, well, there's always bad about something, but I really like Vimeo as a solution. So on their lower plan, they talk about you get 250 gigs a year for how much you can store your files, or approximately 5 gigs a week that you can put into, your account in your system. Okay, we're going to come back to the numbers. I promise you, there's a little bit of math. Don't worry, I'm going to make it as easy as possible. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, yeah, go away. We're going to talk a little bit about this bunny.net, which is the solution that I prefer to, that I'm just starting to use, and that I'm actually using it and testing it out with a ThriveCart solution. So let's minimize this for the moment. I've got all this other stuff over here. And then I'm going to bring up some folders on my computer that has, let's say, some videos. And let me make this pretty big so you can see it, hopefully, and not squint too much. And we're just going to look at like some these videos and the sizes. Only thing we're really concerned about is looking at the size of them. Let's see. All right. So here's how I like to explain whether we're talking about gigabytes, megabytes, schmegabytes, right? So the only thing you really need to know is that a megabyte MB is smaller than the gigabyte. So think of it, how I like to think of it is in terms of like a dollar. Like it would take 250 megabytes would be synonymous to a quarter or 1/4 of a dollar or 1/4 of a gigabyte. So, yeah, that's not exact science. I know my people that are really like into the numbers and nerding out on me are like, that's not exactly right. I know. We're just kind of sticking with round numbers to make it easy. So, if I look at this particular video right here, that's 739 megabytes, I'm going to say that this is about three quarters or 750 megs, three-quarters of 1 gig. So, how does this even help me or make any sense, right? How can I apply this? Well, the way I look at it is if I'm recording, let's say, a course, and then I'm going to look at my videos and see about what's the rough um, number or size of my videos. So I have a few in here, and if you can look at them, they're like 193, 390, 229, whatever. Some of these are um, YouTube videos, and so they might take a little bit longer. But let's say you record 10 to 15 minutes and you sort of get a general idea of how big that might be. So I'm going to bring up, let's see, right here. And I'm going to just roll over here and we're going to, yes, do a little bit of math. Don't worry, I won't make it hard. So if I know that, let's say for my average is about 250 megabytes. So for every 4 lessons or videos, whatever they are for, it's going to be 1 gigabyte. Now, remember in our Vimeo, our lowest plan was 5 gigs a week. Now, once it's uploaded or put on the system, it's there. But just to when you're first starting to put stuff up, that's your threshold, your maximum. And so if you were creating your course and it's most likely more than 4 or 5 lessons, it's either going to take you longer to put them up or you're going to need to bump up your plan. So that's kind of a general gauge. Now, they may be less than that, but I'm just trying to get you to see that that's sort of a general idea of what you could do. So you're like, well, I don't know if, actually, I take that back. It's not 5, it's every 4 lessons. So this would give you, what is that? 20 lessons or something. So you could definitely, depending on how big your course is, and if it's a smaller course, not that many modules or lessons, then 5 gigs and putting it all up in a week would definitely work. I misspoke. I was thinking something different. It's late in the day and I'm tired. Um, that's my excuse, and I'm going to go with that. So let's say we say, okay, I can put up maybe 10 lessons or 10 videos in a week, and this is going to cost me $9 a month, and that's if I pay annually. So that means, or they're inferring that if you pay monthly, it's going to cost more than that. So let me unshare for just one quick second. I need to bring something up for you. And we're going to bring back up the Bunny page, and I'm going to show you this neat service I sort of stumbled upon. They've been around a little while, but it's really affordable. Um, what they call a CDN, content delivery network. And let me bring it up for you real quick. So this is the back end of Bunny. The You can organize your videos by how you want your things laid out. So I was working on something for ThriveCart. I only tested putting in one lesson right now just to kind of see how it would work. I had done all the original recordings in Loom, which is one of my favorite ways to record. And although I could use Loom on ThriveCart, or let's say even in Kajabi, just put the embed code. Just, I'm not uploading, downloading in anything. It wasn't secure. Remember how I said in YouTube, somebody could kind of get the link? Well, that's not quite the same thing with Loom, but yet it's still shareable. And it also brings up some of this other stuff that I really didn't want. It's not the best user experience, in my opinion, to put in a course. So therefore, I was looking for a paid solution, and I ran across bunny.net. So I will bring up this really quick. I forgot to have this queued up. My apologies. So they offer a pay-as-you-go solution for it. So let's say this is the solution we're using. We're in the US. We're using this 0.01 pricing target. So if I even had 500, like I said, I think I had like 500 megs or something like this. I mean, it was going to be something like $5 or something for the whole month. Like I would have to have a lot of storage for it. And in fact, let me, so if I put, yes, the actually 5 gigs was going to cost me what, 50 cents, something like that. So much, a much bigger price differential between them and Vimeo. So you might say, what's the catch? Like it has to be something. So the thing with bunny.net, and I have not had an issue with them, is that, and I'm in test mode, is that you have what they call these pull zones. So let's see if I can find it here. It's essentially saying I can have my information replicated in different places across the world to increase my speed. So if I just have my file sitting on a server, a computer sitting at this one location in the US, then I'm restricted to however fast I can go. And if something were to happen with that location, my information may be down. Think of it how Google and Microsoft work, even Apple, when they provide these online services. You go to your Gmail account, I don't care where you are in the world, and it comes right up and you log in. Where there all that information isn't delivered, that content isn't delivered over the network, CDN, from just one location. They have replicas at different key spots in the world, key cities. So there might be some in Japan, it might be some in Europe, it might be some in the US and in different locations in the US. And so that's how this product works. And you get to choose to say, you know what, I'm going to take the smallest amount and have really low cost, see how it works. And then if I decide, you know what, I have a lot of, European customers or something, and they are noticing a lag or delay in watching my videos, then you have the ability to add that as a location. Your content hasn't changed, but it's being replicated for faster speed or faster response throughout the world. So most of us, wherever we are in the world, just need one site to get going. We don't need anything elaborate, and we can save on our costs and still deliver quality information. So, um, let's see. So my recommendation, and I'm going to put up a little link that you can use. My recommendation is to check out Bunny. There is a trial that you can use for it. And I put like a whole $10 on my account. You can see actually right here. I put $10 on my account just to get started. Nothing has even come out of it yet, but you can have it auto recharge or what have you. But I think it's a really good solution and worth investigating and using probably for your business. So good. I finished with 1 minute to spare. I'm going to see if there are any comments. I don't see any comments out here. So I am going to end this video. I hope that you have found this helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments about using bunny.net or even using Vimeo if you decide that that's the best solution for you and your, whether it's course videos, membership videos, sales videos, or things of that nature. Otherwise, I will see you later and talk to you later. Bye.